Hello, this is Kyulim Lee, and I'm going to talk about the development and educational effect of virtual reality, which is called VR. First, let's talk about the basic information about VR. VR is an electronic device that makes people see virtual space by wearing it over face. With a device of VR, it can actually interact with real space and move around the virtual space like real world. In this many development of various fields that can use VR right now, and I'm going to talk about the specific field, which is the educational field of use in VR. As VR get used to people and spread out widely, educators started to think using VR as a tool for teaching students. By usage of VR in class or educational process, there have been some improvement in understanding. For have more specific explanation, here are some example that the VR get used in education right now. First, in one of the TED lectures, the lecturer named Michael Brodkar mentioned the 101 virtual reality laboratory simulator that is used in his university lecture, and he said that by using this VR program, students have more concentration about his class, and students really enjoyed about this VR educational system. And secondly, to the students in K-12, VR give lots of improvement to the educational environments. When they using the VR devices to the students who are in K-12, they had improved on the concentration and also the motivation about learning their studies. Then let's know how this VR device get developed. First, the device had been appeared from the 1830s, which has the development of photography has started. And in 1980s, VPL, which is Visual Programming Lab, has created by Jaron Lanier, and the word VR started to use at that time. And in 1980s to 1990s, VPR started to work on to make various VR devices and accessories, and at this period, gaming industry started to interest on VR technology. However, they failed at that time. And at 2013, the Oculus Rift was the VR device that we know right now. Device headset did not limit their possibility to use only at gaming, but also they started to use at various fields like educational field or science field and other many various fields. Even though VR devices having good effect to the educational field, still VR have some major problems in physical and psychological way. As people use VR devices for long term, they will have some various kinds of physical and psychological problems. To be more specific about physical health problem, people who do not use to the system or device of VR, they may experience a motion sickness. For motion sickness, people feel discomfort in stomach, headaches by feeling dizzy, or eye strains, and other many problems by the brain. And also, they might have some bad effect to their hearing availability because they need to hear a big sounds for a long time. So they need to reduce the sounds when they're using VR devices. As in mental health problem, there is most important and frequent problem, which is the awareness between real world and VR world. So this get confusion about the VR device program and the real world, so they do not know this is real or not. To sum up, VR is a very good device to use in educational field, and this has improved by explaining how the VR could develop and use in real world. However, there's still given negative effect in body and mental health, so the VR gamers need to be aware about this and be careful when they're using device. However, VR device is still developing, so the VR researchers will keep trying on to develop VR more and try to find the other way to spread out the usage of VR to various fields. Of course, the researchers of VR will also try to find a way to solve negative effects that they have. Thank you for listening.